Previously on Empyrion Galactic Survival. We were going around and doing things and finishing missions, and so today I have a goal of I have to upgrade my small vessel with a with CPUs so that I can actually add the warp drive and shield thing necessary to complete the rest of my missions. We need CPU extender tier 2s. We need 2 of them for each of the tier 3s. We need flux coils and small optronic bridges. Now, the flux coils, we can go drone hunting and get flux coils. We can go pull them off of wrecked capital vessels. That's not a problem.
We still need the advanced constructor first.
You also need the advanced constructor to make the optronic bridges and stuff. We need to take our small vessels to the moon. Let me make sure I have enough oxygen. And find CPU junk for the capital vessel. I'm heading west because that's where my detection says. All right, there is a crater here. This is definitely a junkyard. It does have 4 turrets and a crash vessel and a junk storage. We have found all 3 deposits that are on here. There's 1 promethium and 2 pentaxid.
Ah, yes. Okay.
All right, I'm over here near the crashed capital vessel. I'm gonna get out and see if I can, you're inside the crashed capital vessel?
Mm-hmm.
Have you taken out the drones?
Yeah, there's only 2 of them.
So what we're looking for are thrusters, and we want to salvage them.
Fresh food.
All right, there's a medium one. Salvage that. Okay, yeah, this guy smells small optronic bridges and matrices. So yeah, okay.
You have enough money?
Well, I can sell 2 of these, the small optronic matrices that we got, and I might be able to buy the bridges we need. So I can buy 1. He only had 1 optronic bridge at the time. Build 1 more Gatling gun. I'm augmenting your ship, if that's okay. Yeah, so right now you've got a basic fighter that can basically do everything you need fighting wise. All right, let's go drone hunting, I guess, to get more flux coils, because we can't really do anything until we upgrade the thing anyway.
You want me to shoot the drones?
I don't have a gun on this thing. I'm a scout medic. I don't fight. I mean, I've got the sniper rifle. I could land and try to sniper them, but it's more dangerous than you going in with your heavily armored, you know, combat ready vessel that we just made specifically for this purpose. See the drones?
Yep. I'm getting shot at. Oh, you know why? Because I'm usually inside of it when I'm taking those out. So I usually end up taking that out. And then, plop, it goes to the ground. Yeah. But actually, it doesn't matter if it does, because then you can still pick it up.
Right. All right, you take it. You focus on that turret.
I am. It's gone. Took out 2 Xerox, so that's you. Okay.
I headshot 1 just now. There's another one in there. It's down.
Darn reload.
There's a Xerox in there.
Yay.
I'm going back and I'm bringing the capital vessel.
All right.
Oh, we got another auto miner core.
Okay. I'm not sure we can really use that on.
The Promethium and Pentaxid on the moon.
Yeah, the Pentaxid might be good because it wouldn't have to be there for very long because there's like maybe 10 you can get out of that little stone that's there. And the Xerox ignore those things too.
All right, I am on my way back to the moon with our capital vessel.
Okay. I'm still at the base. At the POI. Ooh, there's a food ration if you want it.
I've got energy bars right now.
Well, I can't even pick this one up.
If it's in a container, leave it in a container.
Yeah, it's in one of these red lockers. I already have 2 on me, so I can't take up the 3rd.
Are you in medium or heavy armor?
Light armor that's busted. Yeah, light armor that's busted.
The EVA light armor?
Yep, with a mobility boost.
Yeah, that's. I'm also in an EVA. If I'd have thought about it, I would have put on my my light armor and had you put on heavy armor if I knew we were going after a POI.
Yeah, I've always been feeling like I always should make a checklist to like before you invade a POI,
Yeah,
do this and this and this.
Because
repair everything.
Yeah, because the great thing about heavy armor, in addition to that it's heavy armor, is that it increases your carry capacity. Yeah.
By 200 from the
150
light armor, I think. 150 from like having no armor.
Yeah, it increases. Okay, it increases it 150 from light armor. Light armor increases it 100. Okay. Medium armor increases it, I think, another 100, and then heavy increases it 50 or something like that. I think I'm not positive. It could be 100 increase each. Okay, I am on my way. If I can find, yeah, you're right down there.
Just look for me, because I'm all here. Either my ship or me. Southern Hemisphere.
Oh yeah, no, I'm real close.
Oh yeah, you're not far. Yeah, you're not far. In fact, I'm going to dock my ship onto you.
Let's see if I can find a place nearby to land.
Probably right where I'm at.
Yeah, no,
just
that's
past the right here. Up, hit the ground.
Yeah, I was lower than I thought I was.
Poor depth perception.
Well, because of the shadow, this thing makes it a little weird. No, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And we should
I'm gonna start transferring stuff.
Yeah,
over.
I was gonna say we should be close enough that we should be able to just go in there and transfer things right from in there.
Okay, I'm gonna start picking up the empty containers.
I'm moving all of the pieces from this container over to from the construction container over to the other container, so that we don't have that stuff taking up space. Can't wait till they get the sort button.
Yeah, there's multiple ways to sort too. You're in the fuel storage?
No?
No, it says currently occupied.
I was for half a second, but...
Okay.
Now I'm connected to the...
Oh, on the right one here. Yep, that's one that has the ration. Which I can probably pick up now since I unloaded.
You're in the inventory, aren't you?
Yep, I'm going to switch over to the fuel box so I can put that in there. Where'd it go?
There we go.
Okay, there's more upstairs. Even if I switch to a different container on the ship, it still says that it won't let you access that container even though I'm not looking at it anymore.
What do you mean?
Like when I was in the inventory putting things in there, you couldn't access it. But so then I switched to the fuel because I had some fuel to put away. Even after I switched to the fuel container, you still couldn't access it.
For
Until
just
I got
a little
out.
bit. Yeah, you have to... Yeah.
I have to completely X out before you can access anything else. It's kind of stupid. We have a box for just like extra guns and stuff.
Yeah, it's just called the
here
cargo box.
I found it. It's like the first one I saw. I'm also putting all the med stuff into the right place. Oh, there's one loot box right above us, right above that block. Don't pop that block because it might fall.
Hold on, I know how to do this. I can just pop the loot box.
And then catch it. Yep.
Yep. And then... Oh yeah, we got a lot of raw pentaxid now. Pulse laser and 2 rail guns for an SV.
Ooh, can't wait till I can start making rail.
Do you want this tier 2 pulse rifle, or do you already have one?
What do I have? I don't remember. I have a tier 1 pulse rifle.
Here. There were 2 of those, so you might as well take one, and I got one, so...
Oh, it went to the ship.
Well, That's fine.
No, maybe you didn't. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, I see. It went to the last slot on my hotbar.
Oh, because your thing was full, yeah.
No, my inventory's not full. I don't know, it's just acting weird. I need to eat.
I think that's all the good loot from this thing, isn't it?
Seems to be, unless you want to get all the hardened steel plates from the rest of the base.
I got wood planks from a spawner.
I picked up the spawners give you wood, or it's a deco piece.
Yeah.
I remember before they'd give you nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let me put this small constructor back onto the fuel storage.
All right, I'm going to start disassembling this because it is hardened steel, so I'm going to be grabbing parts and throwing it in there because we use it more for small vessel than anything.
Oh, let me see if I can upgrade the constructor now.
Hold on. I'm going to do this the easier way.
Yay, we're upgraded.
Don't go into the constructor inventory. I'm going to take down this whole base all at one time. If you're linked, that's fine. But I'm going to drop this whole thing, and then we're going to try to grab it.
Okay, let me come outside then. In Texas. Promethean.
Talking about the stuff on the ground? Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Might as well get it. Do the whole play Chenga with the base.
Yeah, trying to.
Oh, I'm leaving logistics. Don't want to do that yet. No, I'm not. I'm getting close to the ship. I'm not leaving. Okay, I'm still linked. I frickin' upgraded a block. Because I forgot I had it set to upgrade and fixing when I was fixing the base. Okay, I'm going to do this side. Should probably use my drone because there's not enough room to walk under it.
That's what I'm using as my drone. And I was trying to go around in a circle so we can leave like the center block that's...
I heard something fall.
Yeah, just a few small little things.
Probably up top, probably.
No, they were right in front of me. I picked them up with my drone.
Okay.
They were just like the little grate plates.
I think something fell by you.
Yeah, I don't know what those were.
Just tiny little things. Yeah, it was just these little corners that fall off right here.
Oh, okay. Did you grab them?
Yes.
Nice.
Something bigger?
Yeah, more are falling. Why don't you stay out there and see what's falling and grab them?
All right.
See, now there's actually a benefit for doing it this way and collapsing the entire thing. It may not give you as much resources, but it does give you a whole lot, and you don't have to take the entire thing apart.
Well, you don't have to go block by block. Okay, I don't know where that was. It's a good thing the game gives you pretty good amount of time to figure out where the fall was.
I took the entire thing out, and it's still hovering.
Really? So there must be something that's like it's like a quarter block or a half block, and
Hold on a
still
second.
thinks it's in the ground.
Structural integrity mode
Dude,
on.
Yep. Start. How much red is there?
The exterior is red. The interior is greenish. There you go.
Lag. Pick him up, Sticks. That's it. And the stuff by you went over here.
It says the inventory's full.
No, I'm still picking up stuff. Oh, now it did.
Yeah, constructor inventory is full.
Wow. We should use extensions.
I'm putting things in
I'm grabbing things in my inventory.
into it.
It's not that much left.
Okay. Should be it.
Oh, gone. Oh, nope. There's still stuff up here. Little things.
You get those. I'll go ahead and start seeing if I can figure out what to do with these.
Got it. Okay, now it says power station on the ground. The little floaty
Yeah,
text.
I know.
With the SVs, when you do that, it starts falling to the ground. It pops back up and falls back. Okay, are you in the ship?
All right, here's what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm going to link the input to the output to the extra parts box. And I'm going to start making up a whole bunch of hardened steel blocks for both the SVs and largely the CVs as well.
Do we have any cargo containers? I mean, controllers other than this ammo one here?
I don't think so. I think that's it on this box.
Should be.
On this ship.
I don't know what level you need to start using these ammo containers. I mean, any kind of container for a base or a small vessel or a big.
Oh, we're well past the level to start using those. I mean, I've been making container controllers for our small vessels for a while.
Okay, remember that time I was asking you that question of why my ship was level 20? It's because the ore and wood containers were level 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's what my brain was stuck on that.
Now, like I was saying, eventually I plan on putting a dedicated input and then just have the output right here next to this instead of pulling from one box back to it. Okay, so you upgraded the constructor to the advanced constructor. Now we can actually take a look and see what we need for these extenders. I just need gold ingots. I need 5 more gold ingots and I can make 1. So I need a total of 35 more gold ingots, and then I should be able to make all the optronic bridges that we need to make to upgrade my ship.
Do you know if the starter planet has what they call the Oasis?
It does. They are rare, but it does. I actually just checked because someone was asking me why I removed them, and I'm like, I didn't. And I checked, and the Oasis is still in the playfield. It's just they're extremely rare.
But not all Oasis have gold. Like on desert planets that have oases, there's no gold.
Well, that's because that's a different biome. Like it's
Yeah. Well, this planet is different too.
Yeah. Well, this planet and a temperate planet are the same. This is a temperate planet. It's just, you know,
with a little extra radiation.
Yeah. All right. You want to pilot the ship back, or do you want me to?
All right. No, you go ahead.
Okay.
You know where you want to go.
Oh yeah.
You're sitting, or I'm sitting, and you're sitting. You fly, I get more coffee.
Because we upgraded the thing, our CPU is now at 95% efficiency.
Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah. I don't
We're
know
only
why.
1,300. We're only 13,000 above. 13,500 above.
Yeah. We don't seem to actually have found any CPU junk on here.
You know, I thought I had in one small vessel, but that was back on the planet, on the regular starter planet. But it wasn't. It wasn't it. I forget what it was.
Yeah. Tell you what. This is what I want to do. All right. I'm gonna level out and stop the ship. You pilot the ship back to the station. I'm gonna take my scout out and see if I can find some
I'm gonna make a grab gen before we.
And I'm gonna do some low flying around the junkyards and we'll see if I can find some CPU things. Because they don't show up on the
Are you away?
You don't ping them. Yeah, I'm away.
We could be in two completely different solar systems, and we can still talk to each other in real time.
Well, because of the Discord, yeah.
Discord in space!
Ow, I just took a hit. It's okay.
Ow.
It just got some of my plastic. I'm trying to find that really good junkyard that I had found that had a whole lot of stuff on the ground.
I haven't really bothered to look, but has anybody suggested names for the SV? I mean, the CV?
Not that I've seen in my videos.
If we had a commercial sponsor, we could they could pay us to name it like some company like GoDaddy or whatever. Actually, GoDaddy is kind of outmoded. Maybe that'd be Squarespace.
Yeah. There's a. I don't see any CPU junk in here, unfortunately.
What are you looking at? A SV or CV?
No, I'm looking at the junkyard here being shot at.
Oh, you should have took my ship.
I'm wondering if, yeah, this thing has like 7 turrets in it. I did make it so that it's a rare find. I'm just wondering if... I'm wondering if they even spawned in. I know they spawn in on the starter planet when, like, if we were to restart, there would be some on the starter planet far away because I've checked those. I don't think I checked the ones on the moon. Other planets ought to have them, though.
Okay, so I have the advanced constructor. Did you turn?
Say what?
It's pretty slow at building stuff. There's a lot of stuff queued, but it's not doing anything.
Is the power on?
Yeah, everything's on. It's just like it doesn't seem to be. There's no progress. You know, that little clock swipe.
It's probably making up the pieces at the bottom. You just can't see it. If you get out and get back in, you should be able to see what it's doing.
Yeah, I've already been in and out like 4 or 5 times already.
Is it turned on?
It's on, yeah.
I mean, because I know that the CPU percentage affects its. Here's the DSE front.
So, because I had it set up to, you had a bunch of blocks being made.
Yeah.
And I had started it to make the grab gen, but since that's taking a while, I'm going to go ahead and pop the grab gen from the CV and put it into the base. If I can remember how to get in now, because since I sealed everything, I don't know how to get back into the base. Hangar door locked. Thing. Oh, I can still open it.
Here's a large crater with literally nothing but turrets in it. I'm definitely going to have to modify the spawn things of the moons.
All right, we have gravity.
Yay.
On the base.
There's a crashed Sentinel front.
Up front? Okay.
Yeah. I'm disappointed. I don't think any of my CPU junk spawned in on the moon like it was supposed to. My ship has a whole bunch of holes in it, but it hasn't actually lost any devices.
It's blessed.
Alright, I'm heading back into space, back up to the station.
So if I remember correctly, if I put the ventilators in that one section, I'll fill oxygen everywhere.
Yeah, if the base is completely sealed, yes.
Okay, well it's not, but I'm just checking to see where the holes are.
Do you have the airtight mode linked?
I got airtight blocks debug mode. Just looking.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But I'm inside now, looking around. Oh, here we go. Here's one.
Because once we get oxygen in the entire station, we can actually just go around and start setting up the base. You know, even if there are still some holes that are sealed, you know.
Yeah, I found a big hole here.
We might want to just seal off the command center, because that's where your biggest hole is going to be.
Yeah, I just need more glass for that.
I would just throw a block in the middle of the elevator, because there's literally nothing up there we need. You know, take out one of the elevator blocks and just seal it up.
A good idea.
I think what I might end up doing with this, if we continue doing this, once we've got the ship made bigger and everything, is I might put a, change the cargo bay of the station. Instead of having the hangar bay and stuff there, have it have a docking port that would match up to a docking port on our ship, that we can just connect up to that and just walk
through. Yeah.
All right, all these blocks are done being made up on the advanced constructor.
Okay.
It's got.
Maybe it's on my end. It didn't look like it was doing anything.
Actually, no. They are. Why is it?
Is the gravity gen done?
No, hold on. I forgot. There. It's. Oh, I know why. Because the cargo box it was going into was full. That's what it was.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, I changed it. I just went on and put it onto the next cargo box. I wish that you could link a capital vessel's constructor to output on a cargo box on a nearby base, that if both have Wi-Fi, so that you can build on one ship and output on a base or another capital vessel or something.
Yeah, they might implement some sort of like ship to base, base to ship, or ship to ship kind of logistic. What I'd like to see is the ability to like have a constructor go directly into either an O2 tank or a fuel tank after you built the fuel or whatever.
In fact, I want them to make a specific device that is like, this is a fuel processor, and it'll process the fuel and go directly into the fuel tank, and or oxygen station if you have an oxygen processor or whatever. And but it can only make fuel or oxygen. And I mean, even if it's one device that's smart and puts it into whichever one you need, but if you try to make more than the tanks can hold, it just freezes like a regular constructor does. That way you could tell it to build a whole bunch of stuff, and then once your thing's full, it's full, but once it starts using up enough that you can, put more in there, it will then start making more and continually fill your stuff.
When I heard they were adding logistics, I thought they were going to do something like what's that one game, Factorio? Is it Factorio? Where it'll automatically sort, and it'll have or maybe more like Minecraft, where you can build sorting devices. It'll sort everything out for you in all the containers that you want to put it in.
I know that with
Arc has that.
With Satisfactory you can do that.
Yeah,
Arc doesn't have that. No. Arc, you have to manually do everything. There is a sort button inside the containers, which Empyrion will be getting in Alpha 12, but... Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's making all this stuff. I guess I can click the cancel on that generator because you said we had gravity, so...
Well, no, the CV doesn't have gravity. Because I pulled it from the CV to put it in here.
That's
so
fine.
We're going to need one for the CV.
That's true, that's true.
But we can still wait on it. It's not urgent.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell it to start... Actually, I can't. I don't know it. So you're going to have to tell it to start making another one.
Right. Should be able to do it from here. Yeah, I can.
Oh,
there's loot in the containers.
Of the base? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I got a multi-boost.
Yeah, I already have all the multi-boosts I need for this thing. All right. I need to continue working on my thing. So let's see.
We should have torn down that POI a while ago. Repairing this base would have been a lot simpler.
Oh,
I
know.
All the resources.
Okay. I am making a blocks only container in here.
Okay. Maybe you can make a blocks only constructor.
Eventually, yes, but right now that's
our CPU usage. We're at the borderline. Probably
yeah.
Not.
Eventually, yes, once we have it as a, max CPU and everything, but right now. And I'm putting just the blocks, the building blocks, whether they're damaged or not, I'm going ahead and putting them in there.
I think we'll make a couple ventilators. I can't find them though.
What, in your construction thing?
I'm in the small constructor. Durr.
I was going to say, no, you're not going to be able to on the small constructor.
Yeah. Well, like earlier when I was queuing up the grab gen, it went right to the advanced constructor. And I did it again, and it goes to the small constructor. It's like, make up your mind.
All right, so what we're going to need gold.
Gold.
For this stuff. All right, I'm going to actually go into my Scoutcraft and see if I can find an Oasis because they exist.
I think we have, but there was no gold. I think like
That
where
is
we
possible.
landed, southeast from where we landed, there should be one along the.
Oh, but before I do that, I'm going to come into the station and repair my ship.
Oh, we did get a repair bay, but we can't really use it.
Yeah, because of the CPU. All right, let's see. I keep forgetting that in space you can just hover. Okay, I think I've got it repaired. Got to actually repair the damaged blocks, and yeah, there we go. Oh no, there's a good amount over here that's missing. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's not the exit door. I'm an idiot. I was looking at one of the, you know, the little sliding doors. I'm like, why is it not letting me out? Then I realized, oh yeah, because that's not the hangar door. Now I'm going to go see if I can find an Oasis.
Okay, you should take my ship, maybe.
Nah, I'm already in mine, and mine's faster on the planet, probably. It might not be, but mine uses less fuel by far. So, what do you think about the them basically giving the Talons a end game or like an end planet base?
There's a boss, yeah.
Sort of like their drone base, but it doesn't actually have drones. And then they're making it so that you can basically make any POI as the faction headquarters, so that even if it's like Xerax, you don't have to use the drone base as that. You know, as the, what do they call it? The stop raid or whatever.
I remember playing in a solo series that I did like before the one I'm doing now. I had the Talon attack me just to see what it was like, and I tried to wipe out the Talon all over the planet, but I was still getting Talon attacks on my base.
Yeah, because there is nothing to stop them in the current version.
I guess they'll give the Polaris that ability too, huh?
Yeah, the Polaris are going to be getting their own unique base attack.
Polaris are tougher than the Xerax.
They probably would be. What I want to see Polaris do is they come at you with mechs, with like ground-based, capital vessel sized, mechanoids.
Which they apparently have. They apparently have
Yeah.
every time you visit one of those places.
Yeah, not only are there little, the little turrets there is a POI that is a massive spider-like mech that drops a shit ton of troops
toaster
and
droids.
stuff. Not just the toaster droids, but also the cyborg, the assault cyborgs, and it's got like 4 or 5 turrets on it. That's the kind of thing I expect them to have instead of like a planet vessel, just a mech that walks around the planet. Yeah, I think the Oases are extremely rare on this, on the Star Salvage thing, for the primary reason that there are so many junkyard stamps that might be overwriting them. Which I have no problem with, because once I get all the CPU salvage stuff working, you're not going to have to worry about looking for little bits of gold here and there when you can salvage full CPU things off of junk and such. And I'll probably make the hover vessel, small vessel CPU junk spawn a little closer to the start location than the other junk does. I'm thinking around 2,500 to 3,000 away, rather than the 5,000 away that the other CPU junk does.
In distance?
Yeah, from the start location.
Oh.
So basically, we would start finding the CPU junk about where we found the junk trawler, and then we'd find the small vessel, hover vessel stuff. I might make hover vessel. No, I think I'm gonna make the small ones all the same POI status, because they do require the same basic components. Ah! Proof that Oases exist, right here. It has a single flower with buds in it.
Gold?
No gold, just an oasis with some flowers. It's got the oasis biome, and it had one of those single, the little flowers that spawn in there. It's got 2 of those. 2 of those. And that's
Buds.
it. But it is an oasis, and there is a chance for gold in them.
Not enough to upgrade your ships.
Well, not enough to upgrade your ships, you know, with just gold gathered from these oases. No. But that's the point. This is a salvage game, not a, you know, harvesting game. Now, oases will be a little more common on the regular, on the temperate planets, if you can find a temperate planet. Even on the temperate junkyard planets, because in the temperate junkyard planets, I basically just replaced the grassland biome with the junkyard biome. So they're more common than on the starter planet, but they don't actually stamp over any other biome that would have already been there. And I think I need to add more drone percentages to junkyards, because I haven't seen a single drone in a junkyard since we started playing the game. While I'm over here, I just happened upon the trade station.
The same one?
Yeah. Okay. He's selling the optronic bridges for cheaper, but... do we have any extra sniper rifles back at the base? Just regular sniper rifles?
Probably.
Let's
see.
If you can bring down as many regular sniper rifles as you can... Actually, no, don't worry about it. He's full up on sniper rifles.
I found one.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He's full on sniper rifles. He can't buy them anyway. I was coming in here to see if he had gold or if his things were cheaper now, which they are. I just don't have enough still. I need 23,500. 23,460 something more credits. Okay, never mind. Let's see if I can find more oases. For those wondering how to find oases, they're often near forests, but not deep forests. They are sometimes...
Also near shore?
Say what?
Are they also near the shore?
On rare occasions, but only because it requires a specific humidity, temperature, and elevation, which is why they're so rare. But I find them more often in the middle of forests with nothing else around than... or on the edge of a forest in a grassland biome as well. Sometimes they are close to water, but not real close. and they're often in flatter areas rather than those that have a lot of hills and such.
I just wasted my whole time thinking I made 4 of the tier 2 oxygen tanks. They ended up fuel tanks. I even put them in the base, and I went, "What? These are the wrong one." And I didn't unlock. I unlocked the wrong one. So back at the base, at the ship, doing it over again. I like the old bottles better. They made sense. You can tell them apart much easier.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Of course, they'll just change these again once you get used to them.
No, what I want them to do is like Arc does. Arc, you can actually turn on and off a little text overlay on your items and on the constructing things and everything that says what it has in plain English. This is what this is. It has name of
it does this
item
too.
device.
You hover over it. It gives you a tech tip when you hover over
Yeah,
it.
but I'm talking about it literally has it. Like, if you press the Q button while in an inventory, it will just slap the names on everything in your thing. You don't even have to hover over it or anything.
Little square?
Yeah.
That would help.
And then you can press Q again to turn it off if you want to, so. But that would be something I would like for them to do in Empyrion, is allow you to turn on and off a item name overlay right on top of the little squares. I am in hostile Xerax territory now.
Oh dear.
I seriously think they need to change the Ripper Dog sounds. Because they sound like spiders, and I can't tell when I hear the sound whether it's a spider or a Ripper Dog. Do I need to fight or run? You know?
When a lot of the bad guys hit you, when they attack you and they hit you, and it makes the sound of an insect. Like if a golem attacks you, it sounds like an insect hit.
Yeah, the golems sound a lot like the when they attack, they sound like the little green insect things.
Oh, the big arachnids.
Or the big arachnids, yeah. All right, here's another junk trawler. Which I do plan on updating the junk trawlers and putting hover vessel CPUs in them. And that way, when you hit them, you will always get CPUs. There'll be something you can look for hover vessel CPUs. But like every other CPU, if you take them apart, disassemble instead of, or if you salvage them instead of pick up the block, then you'll just get the base parts and not the thing like normal. I'm wondering, it's possible that's the only Oasis on the entire planet. A lot of times when I'm looking for oases, I look for the glowy flowers at night because you can see them a lot better. Although not all oases have the glowy flowers. If they're small enough, they might just have a gold thing or... And of course the glowy flowers do show up just randomly in the forest as well, so...
Didn't we have a box specific for air or O2? It wasn't with the fuel?
I think I'm putting it in the fuel, yeah.
There's nothing in there. There's fuel.
We may be out of oxygen bottles. I mean, you can always make more. There's, you know...
Okay.
I think that's the only Oasis on the planet. I may be wrong, but I've been searching for a long time. But they do spawn. As you saw, Oases do exist. It's just extremely rare, and they're more common, like I said, on the other temperate planets. Even the other junkyards.
Yeah, you did make some air for the base. Go ahead. I'm gonna block. Do it like you suggested to block off the.
Yeah, because if that's the only thing that's, you know, preventing it from being airtight, just seal up the elevator, because we're never going to go.
I mean,
anyway.
I have some glass I can throw up in there.
Yeah, but putting them all in there and everything,
and getting all neat and perfect would be
large waste of time. Yeah.
Could put a door here.
Alright, I think I'm going to head back to the base. It's all raining and icky down here.
Yeah, it's always raining on the planet.
Not always, but a large portion of the time, yeah. Alright, I'm heading back to the station. So it's been a little over 3 hours since we started recording.
Yep. Yep, it's just past noon for me.
So I think once I get back to the station, we'll just call it a day, and we'll start making game plans for next week to see if we can get this thing upgraded. In 3 hours, I did get this one CPU thing, so...
Okay, I think I have enough to oxygenate the whole base.
You can look in the thing to see how much it needs. If you look at the control panel, it'll say this much in the base, this much required.
Is it statistics? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do it. Air. All right, and I think that's all the air I got too, because I made some air on the CV. I think that it's done. Oh no, there's more making. Okay. Pick a space already. There you go.
I'm trying to, but my thing's too fast.
You can probably set it up so that it turns off some of the... Well, you only have... You can turn off some of the thrust.
Yeah, I only have the, you know... 2 forward, 2 back, 1 left, 1 right.
We got air.
Hey, we have oxygen! We also have super gravity, so here's what I'm going to do.
CV has grav too. I can just turn it off, I guess.
I'm going to turn off the grav on the CV right now.
Okay.
Because we don't need the CV's grav gen, we can use the grav gen from here.
That's better.
Alright, so that's going to be it for these episodes. I hope everybody enjoyed them. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments down below. If you liked these episodes, smash that like button for us. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage, subscribe to KnowItAllDM and FragALot. I'm KnowItAllDM.
I'm FragALot.
And as always, y'all have a good day now.